Hey, real quick, if you want to see a quick interview with Tony, it's going to be a full overview about the car, the mods that he had, the history of the car, why he bought it. It's the full interview. Everything you want to know is going to be in that video. It's about 15 minutes long. It's got some really good answers and questions in there, and you're going to learn a lot about Honda S2000s and building them. If you guys are interested, be sure to click up here somewhere. By the time this video is out, the next video will be out following a few days after. Anyway, I'll see you next video. Enjoy. Bro, this thing is fast.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh man. What was that, fourth gear?
That was fourth gear. I could have went to third, but third gear from a 60-year-old is like that's the roll to do. Like, you just gotta shift fast because you're at high RPM. So.
Honestly, for me, if anyone's asking to do a 60 roll, their car must be fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Because people where I live, they do like 20 rolls. Sometimes if they're feeling good that day, they'll do a 40 roll. But
so with an S2000, if somebody asks you to do a 60 roll, there's one reason. Because you're power to weight, so you're already going. So when you're going from 60 up, then the bar is gonna pull harder, just because it's lighter. I raced a C5 Z06 and I pulled on him a little bit. So
yeah, this thing gets really loud up there in the RPMs.
oh yeah,
it's a good loud though.
yeah, oh yeah. I love it when VTEC hits. So like, if I leave a little bit of space, I'll get on it in fifth, so you can hear the VTEC cross over.
Gotcha.
Or fourth, let me see. Still feel it and hear it, which is nice. You feel it only a little bit though, which is how it should be. Technically, I mean, you shouldn't feel it per se, you know, at all. But being the fact that supercharged, you're gonna feel it.
I feel like for a street car, like a turbo would be fun, but for kind of what you do it with, you know, a daily, you know, sometimes you track it, maybe you take it to the strip to have some fun. Like, I feel like this is like all around like a good balanced power.
Yeah, the problem with turbo is too much heat. So on like a turbo S2000, when I had a customer's car come in, he made 550 horsepower.
That's fucking nice.
The car is fast, but when you open the hood, man, that car was so hot. Yeah, literally, he had to cut out the hood for the car to, you know, stay cool. With this car being supercharged, I had the stock thermostat in it with the stock hoses. I upgraded, excuse me, the upper and lower radiator hoses to the silicone hoses. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just throw a lower temp thermostat in there. And now the coolant temperature is running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. So the car likes to stay in boost and creates, you know, more efficient power. Not more power per se, but more efficient power. All right, let you drive.
Sweet. Hope I don't stall at the gas station. Holy shiza.
Yeah, it's a lot lower.
Oh, does the seat move or not?
No.
Oh god. Jeez.
I haven't sat on this side yet. The race bucket.
Oh, you've never been in that?
Not with the race bucket. I've sat in here with the stock seat.
Got you.
It does sit a lot higher.
Alright, let's see. I forgot how these go now.
Alright, so if you flip it, yeah, you gotta flip it. Yeah, so the top two right there is left and right, and this one is to the right side. Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. That's normal.
Okay. What's that?
It's a high idle. Sometimes I don't even know why, to be honest. We were trying to figure out with the tune, something with the tune, but we don't know why it does that. If you want, scooch in the seat like an inch.
I can move the seat?
No, like you yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is, I've usually, like, when I drive, I kind of like, I don't sit close, but I sit close enough to where if I engage the clutch, my leg isn't like
all the way up.
All the way down.
Yeah. I did that too because of long trips. I didn't want to be super cramped. The best thing to do is try and slip the clutch a little bit.
Alright.
So you'll feel the engagement. It's a little bit higher.
Oh man, I'm nervous to drive this now.
Nah, you're good. It's not a harsh engagement.
Do you feather the throttle or?
Yeah. Good.
This really is grabby.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All right, one more, and if I stall it again, that's it. Jeez, these gears are so short. Should I do a third gear? Or should I just try fourth?
Yeah, just fourth. Party all cruising fourth.
I mean, honestly, dude, like that was enough for me. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna try something real quick.
Yeah, you're good. The car will hold.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And mind you,
a lot.
No sway bars, no nothing. It's literally just upgraded coilovers with stiffer springs.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'll see how I can take this turn. Does it get sideways a lot?
Nah, not at all.
Is it because of the tires or just the car itself?
Combination, tires and suspension. I did the alignment myself when I went to the dealer. So.
You guys have the machine at your shop?
No, not now. But I'm trying to find a local place to let me do it.
This must be really fun on the track.
Oh yeah, it's a blast.
Dude, I can't get over the steering.
Yeah.
Like,
the only thing steering-wise I did do, I just changed out the rack and pinion bushings. I switched them out for full billet bushings, inserts. Just don't speed too much in the top, just show by. You're fine. The speed limit is 55. So.
Alright.
But other than that, it's all stock.
Yeah, I'm really surprised with daily this thing. It's like a fucking race car. Alright.
Yeah, so if we downshift to fourth.
Do you like flip it twice or flip it once?
Usually I flip it twice. There you go.
Bro, I need to buy one of these so bad. I think you just screwed me.
So I gotta ask, and this is on video, right?
Yeah, everything's recording right now.
Is it better or worse than a Hellcat?
Alright, the guy with the 2J asked me this too, and alright, so this is all motor, just it's supercharged.
Supercharged, yeah.
It feels like an all motor car, just like the Hellcat does, and honestly, this sounds just like almost like a regular S2000, like from the exhaust and stuff, but I don't know, man. It feels fucking fast, I think, because I'm sitting really low.
Yeah.
We have a cage, like you have the little thing on the windshield, so visibility is smaller. Like, I don't know. This honestly feels like a race car. So obviously, in terms of like pulling, I feel like this car just keeps pulling, and that's what the Hellcat feels like. So obviously, the Hellcat's faster, but this thing feels like it has power down low and up high. Yeah. And when it gets up high, it just, you know, it's a totally different car. But compared to the Hellcat, I mean, obviously for the money, I would buy this.
Oh yeah.
I'd buy this any day.
So fun factor wise, is this just as fun or more fun or less fun?
I think this is more. Oh, this is more fun than both of those cars. Yeah. The Hellcat and the Shelby, because this is more raw. Like, aside from the fact that it's loud and it, you know, it just feels more raw than both of those cars. Because, you know, they have more, you know, like the 2017, 2016 cars, so they have a lot more technology and stuff. But and the Shelby has like magnetic ride suspension, but you know, this is like set firm, and is this at the lowest setting right now?
This is the firmest setting for dampening. So
I mean, and it feels good.
Super stiff, yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
Usually, if I'm going on a trip, I'll usually dial it back a couple clicks. Not too crazy, but.
I love the shifts in this, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is a Renegade Motorsports short shifter.
It feels so good. Bro, I'm barely turning the wheel. It just goes. That's why I have one hand on it, because I feel like super confident. All right.
The brakes are awesome too.
Yeah, they felt good on the pull before.
You could brake hard, and you can be able to tell me.
Wow. Hang on, I'm gonna come to like a full stop right here. Fuck. This is a really well built car, bro.
Thanks.
All right, let me hop out so you can get in here. What do you do? Just turn this and they all comes out. All right.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, like I'm surprised I didn't install it the third time.
You're fine.
Thanks for
I'm glad you didn't. That way you could honestly like enjoy the car.
Yo, Tony, thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. This was definitely first time in an S2000. It was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
Getting out of this thing is an experience too. Bro. I didn't even get on it, but like, jeez. the clutch kind of threw me off in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
yeah.
After I stall somebody's car, like the second time, it throws me off, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a hard car to drive. But honestly, like aside from me learning the clutch, it's pretty good. This is a really well balanced car, bro.
Yeah, the easiest thing, like, just gonna slip it. Just ride the clutch. Honestly, I know
I didn't want to ride the clutch. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. But
it's the only way not to get chatter, you know, on the actual clutch setup.
Have you replaced this clutch yet, or?
Yeah.
That's the whole reason I want to buy this car, by the way, just because like it's literally a race car for the street.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, you can literally, you know, just take it to the
Look at this.
drive to the track and have fun and drive it home.
Bro, the turning on this car is nuts.
Yeah,
It's so firm and planted, and just like it goes where you want it to go. It's everything you can want in a sports car, bro. Like,
yeah.
This is something else.
and that's what I always tell everybody. You know, I mean, the only thing to me that will come close for a fun factor would probably be like a C5 Z06. Only thing is the interior feels more cheap on those cars.
Bro, this is for like a, you know, a quote unquote like older Japanese like Honda interior. Like this is,
it still doesn't
I don't mind
feel
like
outdated.
like this for me, especially like all the Alcantara did. Like this is like, it feels like a classy like race car. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I've thought about getting an interior and stuff and making it into a full track car, but to me it's like, do I really want to do that?
I mean, you daily this, so the way it is now, like,
yeah.
this is
I've
perfect.
thought about, you know, even when I do get a daily, you know, like, do I really, you know, and the other thing is too, like, about a whole daily situation, right? Like, if I do get a daily and I spend even say $5,000 on a used car, great. And,
I bet you can find a junk S2000 for $5 grand, dude.
Yeah, I found them, but besides an S2000, if I wanted like a 4-door, and I've been looking at like IS300s, you know, or like even you know, like used, you know, 3 Series BMWs, because I used to work at BMW, so I know how to work on them.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't buy that 330, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
A bad buy.
Yeah. So, and literally this at the time was $2,000 more. So at that point, I was like, no. Like that car was an 04 330i ZHP package. It was red with the all black and Alcantara interior, and then this was an 06 with 92,000. That one had 88,000 miles on it for 14.5. So I was like, man, for $100 more, like, nah, I'm gonna get the Honda because that's a reliability.
For sure, man.
But you know, going back to if I had a daily, would I really be satisfied with driving a regular 4-door car every day?
Probably not.
Yeah, this I jump in it every day, and it's like, you know what? I know I'm gonna have fun. I could have the worst day at work, or you know, whatever the case may be, and have a bad day, and this will always make me have a fun day, or it'll always cheer me up.
That's why I want one of these.
So, and that's why I've been dailying it for the past 6 years. You know, and now just boosting it just made that much more, you know, of a fun factor for me, especially with the new exhaust. So.
One last question: like, if you got like a second S2000, would you keep it stock, or would you say, okay, I've never had a turbo one, let me go the turbo route?
So, I've thought about that, and I've thought about would I go AP1 or AP2. To be honest, I'd probably grab another AP2. It would probably be another 06 Plus, but instead of going full like race car theme type of build, I'd probably do like an OEM build. So I'd do OEM, you know, front lip, the all the optional parts per se. So OEM hardtop, they have the side strakes that look like a rear splash guard per se.
Yeah.
It goes in front of the rear wheels. OEM wing, and then OEM front lip. So that I'd just be like an OEM nice, clean S2000, but maybe stock wheels with good tires.
It's crazy how much this thing shakes real quick, because like when you get off a roller coaster.
This is the mounts.
Yeah, like my legs feel like I was just on a roller coaster. Oh, this car is nuts. This car is nuts. I need to buy one of these so bad.